Welcome to 2025, guys. How great is it to have you all here, because it means you're alive. Let's start this year. Guys, welcome to the channel. It's Sibua, and I appreciate that you're here with me tonight. And if you're watching this video, it means you're still alive. I thank God for that. We'll do this later. So yeah, I thank God that you're still alive, you're still with us. And yeah, I hope you have a prosperous 2025. And tonight, where we are right now, we are at Vosloorus, 28 to be specific. So I'm going back to Petrol right now, and yeah, let's just get on the road, man. You would have seen the review of this car. This is the Mahindra XUV3XO, which has a 1.2 liter, 82 kilowatts, 200 newton meters of torque, which catches so early at 1,500 RPM. You will already have gotten those 200 newton meters of torque, which is something that I like about this car, and I've spoken about in the previous video. But hey, today we're not going to talk about a lot of stuff, because we're just talking night stuff, and we are in cars, you know. One thing probably that I think I appreciate about driving here right now, especially at night, is I'm in a Mahindra. And I don't know about you guys, but when I'm in Kasi at night, there are cars that I feel comfortable in, and there are cars that I don't feel comfortable in. And this one, for some reason, I feel a little bit comfortable. That for some reason I don't feel like a target. But if I was in another brand that is like your Ford, your VWs, you know, I'd be looking around quite often than not. So I just changed the driving modes there. Now I'm putting it on Android Auto so that we can see how the screens look, because this thing has crisp screens. I mean, for what Mahindra has done and selling this as a budget vehicle, because this thing you can get it for like 255,000 rand, somewhere there, all the way to 405,000 or 10,000. Yeah, for this one, which is the top spec. This particular one that we are in is the AX7 L, which is the top spec, and you can see that we are shining with LEDs. That's something that, yeah, I think I can't fault Mahindra for. You would have seen in the beginning of the video, of course, this thing has LEDs all around. The main headlights are LEDs. When I'm going to the rear as well, we're looking at the same thing as well. It has an LED bar as well. And when I'm looking at the lighting overall, even now when I'm driving, I mean, this is a dark road, you can see that, and I don't feel like there is a discomfort in my driving. I can see from side to side and so on. So I think they've done a great job, and it has high beam assist. Of course, now there's quite a number of cars on the road, you won't see the lights going up and down, but it does have high beam assist. And I think you only find it in this AX7L. I think so, which of course is the perks of buying it with like all the bells and whistles, because this has a level 2 ADAS, which means you get adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, and some centering and so on. So from that perspective, you're covered when it comes to that. And I applauded them for some of the specs that they included here in the earlier review that we've done in December. Go check that out. You'll get all the details that you need, from fuel consumption to whatever that you want, because now unfortunately this is only coming in a petrol. I don't know if they're going to bring back the diesel that was in the XUV300 that is being replaced by this vehicle, and I love that engine so much. Anyway, guys, I know some of you have been complaining that at night I talk sometimes, and you guys, I promised you that at night I won't be talking a lot and so on, so I'll cut the talking at some point. Don't worry, I will cut this, and you will actually hear all about it, because you will make your own assessment. Let me put it like that, because you will be hearing how the car drives, how it moves on the road, without me yipping. But for now, I'm thinking we're just driving in Kasi at night. There's nothing much really happening, but we're going to get to the highway soon, because yeah, we have to get to the N3, and then we're going to join the N1 at some point, going all the way to Pretoria, of course. But hey, let me tell you a little bit about this, because as much as the exterior lighting are okay and so on, but the interior lighting is impressive, man. This thing has impressive interior lighting. I mean, you can even see, like I would have shown you in the video when it started with all the lighting that was in there, like from the boot, it's LED, inside as well. Amazing illumination in this vehicle, man. They've done a great job for a car that is costing this much. Anyway, I'm taking the car back to Zap because it has 3 driving modes. Earlier when I started it, I put it on Zip, and then which is like economy, and then Zap is the normal one where it starts, and then there's Zoom, which I will put it when we get to the highway, which is like sportish of some sort. You'll feel the steering wheel coming a little bit heavy and so on. But hey, back to the lighting, guys. This thing, interior lighting, I'm quite impressed. But what I've seen is that you can just see a lot, man. Like when you get it, probably just spec it with some tint, smash and grab here and there. I think then it will just reduce just how much you can see from inside. But overall, I'm impressed with the lighting and the screens, man. This thing has crisp screens. Amazingly, you can even get navigator on the instrument cluster. It's not every day that you get that. You know that for sure, that it's not every day. There's quite a number of things that you can do on this screen. You can change how it looks from simplified to normal to everything. I'll just play around with the screens at some point so that you can see how it looks on the screen. But hey, you know what? It's quite impressive in terms of how good this thing looks. Just the instrument cluster, how you can change it. It's one of those that you think maybe it should have ambient lighting. Then you remember that, man, this thing actually is a budget car. Let me not crucify Mahindra for things that do not matter. But I'm very much impressed in the fact that they used like this ice white on the buttons. Kudos Mahindra. Now it doesn't look as old. And of course, remember one thing is that it does have that Harman-Kardon sound system in here. It's not the most impressive sound system for me, but maybe, yeah, we'll just play it and then you'll hear how it sounds like. Let me just not say much before. Yep, so that's how it sounds. Like, look, it sounds okay in some tracks, and then sometimes it hides away the bass. I don't know what is wrong with the sound system. 7 speakers, there's subwoofer at the back. I couldn't find the power output, but hey, sometimes when you're driving, it literally just hides away the bass, and then you like, hi boo, what happened? We have a subwoofer at the back. No matter how much you try to work on the EQ and everything else, still a little bit of a problem. But hey, I said I'm going to keep quiet at some point. I'm about to get to the highway now. Oh yeah, I didn't tell you about this blind spot monitoring system. You can see that the camera system here, because it has 360-degree camera, you can see when you're turning that. Let's put it on zoom, and yeah, we are ready now. So you can see when you're turning that it's actually just showing you what is happening on the side. This kind of blind spot monitoring, it's amazing, it's nice, but it doesn't turn on automatically when a car is passing on the left, like on your mirrors with the other ones. So that's just the downside with it. But otherwise, I can't complain much about it. So yeah, you'll see how this vehicle moves and how it drives. It is impressive, this 1.2, by the way. Once you are already on the move and you're doing like 80, 100, 120, easy to catch up to the cars in front of you. Mahindra, I know that you're doing a great job when it comes to that. Guys, you can go check everything else that you need on this car on the review that we've done, the detailed review, and you'll see what is it all about. Otherwise, thank you. For now, just enjoy the drive. Probably gonna cut this around Midrand because it's gonna be too long otherwise. But enjoy the drive. Till the next one, I'm out.